They set up a foundation in Ukraine, an Open Society Foundation, 25 years ago, which is actually before Ukraine became independent.
These 25 years of time were a time of developing a concept of Ukraine.
We started our independent path, and the energy of the civil society proved its capacity to defend its basic values and interests.
Through that period, we had different understandings and different visions of what the civil society is. And the foundation was actually changing and evolving during that period.
What we try to do is to transform this energy and capacity into sustainable capacity of the society to act for the sake of its own interests.
The foundation has developed the democratic open society in Ukraine. This is where we are now, as a part of this civil society.
We have enormous expertise from our boards. We have the benefit of being a part of the big network, which is international. And at the same time, we are the national legal entity, and we are perceived as the Ukrainian organization.
Very often we are a catalyst of ideas. Very often we are a resource for having the ideas implemented in practice. Very often we are a partner, a donor, an entity which is a physical, safe, tolerant and inclusive space where many interests and many views can try to formulate and crystallize this vision. What is that they actually want to achieve?
George Soros has a profound amount of credibility vis-a-vis Ukraine, trying to establish institutions that will play by particular rules of the game that are fair, that are equitable, that are just.
What is extremely important is that the idea of New Ukraine came from George.
When he saw that there is a place in the world where there is a breakthrough of the ideas which he was pushing for many decades. So that was a reason for him to be much interested.
Our foundation is the expert community that propose ideas, concepts, and attempt to implement reforms, radical reforms in Ukraine, real democratic reforms.
We have to reform our court, we have to establish independence for judiciary, and also we need to control and to monitor how these norms are implemented.
Accountability, anti-corruption, this is a kind of attitudes and strategies people want to be enforced.
Насправді ми співпрацюємо з Міжнародним фондом відродження досить давно, і завдяки цій співпраці з'явився, зокрема, закон про доступ до судових рішень, який дав можливість кожному через інтернет знайти і ознайомитись з будь-яким судовим рішенням.
They are trying to fund any actions related to the prosecution reform and reform of judiciary as a whole. They are very active in Ukraine.
We have something like 500 grants to manage a year, but we want to see how we can contribute beyond just being the source of funding.
We started to develop, as a pilot project, a network of unpaid legal centers to consultate people on their rights, on their civic rights. It added dignity for people.
The idea that citizens have access to lawyers for basic civil needs, and now criminal too, was unheard of just a decade ago. The whole idea of legal empowerment that's now been taken over by the state and being paid for by the state is a colossal achievement in Ukraine.
There is a new generation. Most of them joined civil society, so you have this very impressive human capital, which is to a large extent a product of the foundation.
We now have a much broader civil society than we had a few years ago. There is a lot of self-reliance, there is a lot of self-identification of people as doers. If they see an issue, they want to participate in addressing this. And I think this is a value of the foundation, and this is what makes it relevant to the society and to all of us.